Hello, my name's Tyler. I'd like to say thank you to the City Council of Harrison Township for coming out, listening to what I have to say. I put together a presentation on how we should come up with a new plan for our city fleet of vehicles. And this entails a new maintenance and goes over alternative fuel vehicles as well. Currently, there is no real maintenance plan. The city's kind of just fixing the vehicles as they break, or as an indicator comes on and tells you that the oil change is needed. This leads to costly repairs that really you could prevent, and it's costing the city a lot of money. And our alternative fuel vehicles is there's a high initial cost on electric vehicles that really, over the average lifetime of the vehicle, you don't really get a positive return on investment on it. And all this is just throwing away tax dollars that you could be saving and spending elsewhere. So what I plan to do is a new maintenance plan where we will be servicing our vehicles at corresponding dealerships of what kind of make car you have. That's what dealership you'll go to. And vehicles will be serviced at recommended times via the dealership. Say mostly it's going to be a 5,000 mile oil change or 6 months interval time. We'll be purchasing synthetic blend oils, which gives us that 5,000 mile stretch in the time of oil changes. And also with the oil changes, you also get a tire rotation and a multi-point inspection, which then could tell us if it's time to replace components such as steering and suspension components, leaking fluids, and also once a year we will test the coolant to make sure that that's okay, because if you have bad coolant you run into overheating. Engine repairs are very costly, cost the city a lot of money. Okay, and on to our alternative fuel vehicles. I propose that we'll keep the vehicles that we have right now that are electric and just run them till the life is over on these vehicles. But I do not recommend purchasing new electric vehicles because of the new technology that's in them. It makes them very expensive to buy, and it's just the amount of miles that you have to drive the vehicle to actually make a positive return on your investment. It's way longer than the average lifespan of a vehicle. So really the technology's not quite there yet to where you can actually you could save money on gas in order to justify spending this much money on a vehicle. However, diesel trucks, we're still going to have those, and we're still going to continue to buy new ones because we need those in our medium and light duty trucks in order to take care of our workload. So who will benefit from this plan? The maintenance side of it, employees driving the vehicles, they'll be a lot safer inside the vehicles because you won't have worn out tie rods, worn out tires blowing out. You'll have your inspection that tells you that the vehicle is safe to drive. The city saves tax dollars on preventative damages that could happen if you don't maintain the vehicle. The local dealerships that will be taking our vehicles to will be creating revenue while they're servicing our vehicles. And the citizens of the township will also benefit from this because they'll be experiencing where the tax dollars are going instead of paying for repairs on vehicles, such as new roads or sidewalks. And the city just saves tax dollars on not having to spend money on repairing vehicles. Okay, our alternative fuels is many people think that electric vehicles are all that. They think that it's saving the planet, that you're saving money when you do it. But however, the new technology, like I said before, it makes the initial cost very high compared to a conventional gasoline vehicle of the same capabilities. And the amount of miles that you would have to drive in order to make a profitable return on investment would be way over the average lifespan of a vehicle. And you could just save tax dollars on buying conventional gasoline motors, and they are also easier and cheaper to maintain. I want you to take a brochure that you've been given available to and take a look at that when you leave and for more information. I'd like to say thank you for listening.